Nathaniel Bandy. Striving for originality.
What's up, guys? Excuse the shirt being off. It's hot as hell in here. I just walked home from school. I'm like sweating balls right now. But today, we are going to talk about what game modes our daddy Sakurai just might add to Smash Bros. So to start off, I'm going to talk about some of my ideas that I think that he might add, and then I will talk about your ideas because some of you tweeted some really cool things to me. So let's get started. You know, I feel like this will look better if there's no glare in my glasses. There we go. I can't see you, but you can see me. All right, let's do this. So first off, I think Sakurai could possibly give us more event matches. Now, we already have several event matches, but for anyone that's owned the game for a significant amount of time and has been playing around with it, you've probably already finished all the regular event matches as well as the co-op ones. So maybe we'll see additional event matches. Baja Blast, baby. And the mode that everyone's been talking about is Adventure Mode. Now, I highly doubt that we're gonna see something as fleshed out as Adventure Mode, but hey, you know what? Who knows? Maybe we could. If you really want me to think about what they could do with Adventure Mode, leave a comment below and tell me that you want me to actually try to think of a story for what they could do for a brand new Adventure Mode. And you know, maybe we'll get a real target test. Now, for those of you that played Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl, Anyway, with Smash Bros. Melee in the 64 version, target test consisted of a stage for every single character, an individualized stage where you'd have to crack or break all the 10 targets. And it's much more fun than it is now, you know. Now we have like Angry Birds target test, and that sucks. I'd love to see a game mode that actually gives every single player their unique target test, their actual stage. And I'd also like to see a few co-op stages, like what Brawl did, except have some individual stages too. And you know what else would be cool? What about Board the Platforms? Remember that from the 64 version? I mean, I just have to ask, why haven't they brought that back yet? Board the Platforms was fantastic. I mean, I absolutely love that mode. How cool would it be for every single character to have their own Board the Platform stage? And what about some co-op Board the Platform stages? Just target test, a real target test, and Board the Platforms, and I would be a happy camper just getting those two modes. And perhaps maybe we'll get some additional multi-man challenges. Now, I don't really have any ideas as to what we would get from multi-man challenges. Maybe something along the lines of, I don't know, you have to only use Pokeballs, and Pokeballs are the only things that are effective against the Miis that you're fighting. What about Race to the Finish? Now, whoa, I just spilled something. Anyway, Race to the Finish would be amazing. Why don't they bring that back? I mean, sure, it's a really, really basic mode, but perhaps instead of just focusing on, you know, going horizontally, there could be a big emphasis on going vertically and really exploring the map. You know, you could find timers, and with that you could try to find hidden custom moves, hidden trophies, all around this huge map, kind of like how Smash Run works. Except just, you know, make this one more focused on being able to collect trophies and custom moves in a brand new way. Now, to talk about just regular matches, remember the bonus or the score mode in Melee where the goal was to get the highest score? Maybe that could be a brand new mode introduced, or reintroduced per se. What if they had an items mode where the only thing that hurt players was to use items? Actual attacks didn't work. That would be amazing. Like, who wouldn't want to just have an all-out Pokemon battle just attacking each other, or a beam sword battle, or a home run bat battle, or an all-item galore battle? That would be so freaking amazing. Personally, I would love that because I love items, but I can understand why some of you might not like that. Now, here is a mode that's in Project M called All-Star Versus Mode. Now, if you've never heard of that mode, basically, it's kind of like a stock match, except you can pick which character to play as after you die. So let's say you played a 4-stock match. Well, you pick 4 characters beforehand on your party, and whenever you die as the first character, instead of coming back as that first character, you come back onto the stage as the second character that you picked. And I think that would be really cool to introduce. Kind of like how the Subspace Emissary worked. Remember how you could kind of build your party up together and pick your players? Well, it could be the same kind of thing, except for regular Smash Bros. Matches. Now, another idea from Project M, World Wrap Stamina Mode. This mode, you have to play in Stamina. However, no blast zones exist. So if you get launched across the stage, you don't just die. No, you come from the other side. So let's say you're getting launched to the right, you just come from the left. And I just really, we've never seen a Smash Bros. Without blast zones before. And I think that would be really, really cool. It could potentially be really unfair for some players. If you're the one that's getting blasted around, it'd be hard to slow down. But hey, I'm sure they could make it work. And now, a couple of ideas from you. This one's coming from Pie Guy Rules on Twitter. Random stage switch smash. Every time someone dies or a minute goes by on the clock, the stage switches to a different one. Now that could work really well. I think the only problem with that one, potentially, is the stages would have to be similar. So maybe what would work for this concept is basically you cycle through Omega stages. Now that would be really, really cool, you know, instead of just always playing on the same old stage, you know, constantly having to, you know, pick and choose your stage every time you do a new match. Just do like a 5-minute match and you get to play on 5 stages all within one match. Nice idea, Pie Guy. This one comes from Loverly Liz. No fall mode. You die when you reach a set percent. So this one's a little more similar to the World Rap Stamina mode, except there's no stamina. Now this one could also be potentially interesting. We actually kind of see this in the 4th game, in the Great Cave Offensive stage. If you touch the lava anywhere around the stage above 100%, you automatically die. So this concept could definitely work because the concept itself is already practically in the game, where you die at a specific percentage. Now, maybe that could be applied to regular matches. Who knows? Alright, well now I'm starting to get cold, so I think I'm gonna wrap things up. So what ideas do you have for game modes that are gonna come to Smash Bros? I mean, Sakurai said he's gonna make more. What do you think should be added? What do you think is gonna be added? Let me know below. Leave a comment or do something, like, dislike, you know, you do whatever the hell you want. Just leave a comment. Actually, that'll be best if you leave a comment, because then I can respond to you as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Goodbye.